paper number 273. Now in this question number 66, to 70. Now these are based on data sufficiency. Now three statement data sufficiency, isn't it? Now in this one, question number 66, what is the information we have? In which month of the year 2012 did Shalini take leave from the office? Now in order to identify on which day this person has taken a leave, now we need to identify which statement is sufficient. Now choice 1 only 1 and 2, choice 3 is only 1 and 3, cannot be answered, and only 2 and 3. Individual statements were not there, hence we need to take the combination of two statements. Then what is the first one we have? Now Shalini took leave before August 2012 but after February 2012, isn't it? Now with the help of condition number 1, Shalini after, that means March, April, isn't it? March, April and May. March, April, May and June and July. June and July. Now out of these 5 months, any month. Then condition number 2, Shalini could not take leave on either May or September as she had to attend the conference during those months. Now according to condition number 2, May and March, May and September was ruled out. May and September was ruled out. Now if you combine these two, now 1 and 2 if you combine here, either this person could take leave on March, April, June or July, still 4 months were there by combining 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is not sufficient here. Then if you combine 1 and 3, what is there in third one here? Shalini took leave after May but before November. After May, before November, and say that it could be June, July, August, September, next one, October. Hence these are the 5 months we have. And the month, Shalini took leave after May but before November and the month had more than 30 days. More than 30 days means June, September were ruled out, July, August and October. Now if you combine 1 and 3, what is the answer we have? If you combine 1 and 3, what is the only month which is common here? July is common. And July is common, hence what is your answer here? 1 and 3 is sufficient. Hence 1 and 3 is sufficient, that is choice 3 is the answer. Question number 66, it is choice 3. Then 67. Now in this 67, tell me what is the information we have. 6 exams are scheduled on subject C, D, E, F, G and H during 6 days of the week starting from Monday and ending on Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Starting on Monday and ending on this one. And these are the 6. Now 6 exams are there and 1 exam on which day is exam is scheduled. Now we need to identify this E was scheduled on which day. Now again in order to identify this one, tell me what are the statements that are required here. Now condition number 1, and C is scheduled immediately the next day after H is scheduled. C is scheduled immediately the next day after H is scheduled, and H and C must be together. And this is about condition number 1 here. Condition number 2, only 3 exams are scheduled between D and G. D is scheduled before G. Now condition number 2, and only 3 exams are scheduled between D and G. And so what are the possibilities? D and G can be like this or D and G can be like this. There are 2 possibilities, condition number 2. Then next one, F is not scheduled on Monday, E is not scheduled on Saturday. Then if you combine these two, H and C are adjacent to each other. In the first case we have 2 possibilities and again in the second case also there are 2 possibilities. Hence 1 and 2, by combining these two we are not getting any answer here. Then coming to 2 and 3. Now if you combine 2 and 3 here, 2 and 3, F is not scheduled on Monday. F is not scheduled on Monday. E is not scheduled on Saturday. E is not scheduled on Saturday. F is not on Monday, E is not on Saturday. And with the help of this one, are you getting any answer here? No, isn't it? And this is also not sufficient. And by combining these two also, we cannot able to determine the answer because now in each of this one, here there are 2, here there are 2, here also there are 2 and there are 2 possibilities. Isn't it? Hence, by combining all the 3 statements, Now let us check out here. F cannot be here. H and C, if you fix here, E is not scheduled on Saturday. As E is not scheduled on Saturday, F can be here. E, H, R, C, or E, H, R, C could be like this, isn't it? Still we are having two possible decisions. So by combining all the three statements also, we cannot able to determine the answer. Hence, what is the answer? It cannot be answered even by combining all the three, that is choice 3. 67, it is choice 3. Then coming to question number 68. Now in this one, which direction is B currently facing? Now we need to identify the direction of B. Then condition number 1, currently N is facing southwest and P is facing the direction exactly opposite to N's direction, isn't it? Now in this one, in which direction B is facing here? N is facing southwest. N is facing which direction here? N is facing towards southwest. N is facing southwest and P is facing direction opposite, exactly opposite to N's direction. Hence P is facing towards which direction? Northeast. Exactly opposite is northeast. Hence by and B, there is no information about B. Then condition number 2, B turns 45 degrees to his right, he will be facing the same direction as Z. As of now, the information regarding Z is not known. Hence 1 and 2 cannot be combined. Then if we combine 1 and 3. Now again in 1 and 3, if Z turns 90 degrees to his left, he will be facing the same direction as P, isn't it? Now by combining this one and 3, we can able to determine the direction of this Z. What is the direction here? Z turns to his right, to his left 90 degrees will be facing as P. Now left hand side of how many degrees? 90 degrees. And this Z is facing towards which direction? Southeast. Now by combining 3, now with the help of 3 we are getting the Z is towards southeast. Now this is 1 and this will be 3. Then by combining these two, are we getting any answer here? 1 and 3, there is no information about B. Then 1 and 3 no information, 1 and 2 there is no information, B there is there, but as Z's information is not known. B turns 45 degrees to his right, then also we are not getting the answer. Then what is your answer here? No, by combining this one. Now if B turns 45 degrees to his right, he will be facing the same direction as Z. That means this B is facing towards which direction? B is facing towards east. B is facing towards east. Hence, are we getting any answer or not? By combining all the three only, we are getting the answer, that is given in choice 4. All 1, 2 and 3 are sufficient, are required to get the answer. Choice 4. Then question number 69. Now in this coding and decoding, how is sharp written in the given code language? Sharp edges are dangerous, and next one, C before touching edges. By combining 1 and 2, what is the word we can able to identify here? Edges. Only the word edges can be identified here. 1 and 2 is not sufficient. Then by combining 1 and 3, they are sharp. They are sharp and smart. They are smart and smart. Now by combining 1 and 3 also we cannot able to determine. Then by combining all the three statements, tell me, are we getting the answer or not? Now by combining these three, sharp edges are coded means, now in the between 1 and 2 and see edges, here also edges is the word which is common. Edges is common between these two, hence one code will be common. Then by combining 1 and 3, sharp are dangerous. Sharp and R are the two words here. Here also two words are there, R and sharp. Because but between these two, R and sharp, what is coded for R and which is coded for sharp is not clearly known. And by combining these three also, we cannot able to determine the answer. Okay, all the three statements are also not sufficient. It is choice 4. 69 choice 4. 70th. Now question number 70. And who is the mother of S? Now we need to identify the mother of S. Condition number 1, J is the sister of B. J is the sister of B and P is the brother of S. Now P is the brother of whom? P is the brother of S and B is the uncle of P. Now B is the uncle of P. B is the uncle of P. Then this is about condition number 2, P is the son of K. Now P is the son of K, J is the wife of K. Now J and K are what? J and K are wife and husband. Now P is the brother of S, P is the brother of S, B is the uncle of P and P is the son of K. Now this P is the son of K. Now J and B are siblings to each other, J is here. If J is here, then J is the wife of K and J and K are married couple. Now the question is about who is the mother of S here? J is the mother of S. Are we getting the answer or not? And by combining which two we are getting the answer here? P is the brother of S, P is the brother of S, and B is the uncle of P. P is the son of K. P is the son of K. J is the wife of K. P is the son of K and J is the wife of K. Then, okay, J is the wife of. J is the wife of K, hence tell me condition number 2 and 3 are sufficient to determine the answer. Because the information J is the wife of K is given. J is married to K, then we cannot able to determine. Now the J's gender is known, J is a female, that means J is the mother of S. Hence 2 and 3 is sufficient here, 2 and 3 are required, it is given in choice 2. Now question number 70 is choice 2. Then 71 to 74, how many people are there? There are some 7 people A through Z, like 7 different colors, and each one of them likes a different subject as well, isn't it? Now the subjects were also clearly given in this one. As subjects were given, now the persons were given, subjects were given, hence it comes under which category? 2 parameter distribution. As it comes under 2 parameter distribution, now we need to fix the persons at the first place. A, B, C, D, E, F, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F and Z are the 7 persons. Now these 7 persons like 7 different colors and 7 different subjects. Now 2 parameter distribution, then condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, tell me what is the information we have? The first one, E likes pink and physics. E likes pink, the color is pink, and the subject is physics. Now this is a different information, hence we have fixed this one. And C likes mathematics, B likes green. Now B likes, what is the color here? B likes green color, B likes green. And C likes mathematics. Now the subject is given mathematics, C likes mathematics. The one who likes yellow likes accounts, hence yellow and accounts must be together. Yellow and accounts must be together. As of now we cannot represent the data here. A does not like blue, orange and purple. A, blue, orange and purple. Blue, orange and purple is ruled out. Blue, orange, purple ruled out, and green and pink were also ruled out. Now 5 colors were ruled out. Now we are left with either yellow or some other color, red. Either yellow or red. Then out of this one, A does not like and A does not like accounts. As A does not like accounts, yellow is also ruled out. As yellow is also ruled out of these 7 colors, 6 colors were ruled out, finally left with only 1 color, that is red. And next one, accounts. Accounts, chemistry and biology. Now accounts, chemistry and biology. Hence accounts is ruled out, chemistry and biology is also ruled out. Chemistry ruled out and biology ruled out, and apart from this one, mathematics and physics were ruled out, accounts were also ruled out. Hence 5 subjects were ruled out. Hence we are left with 2 more subjects. What are those? Either history or economics. History and economics. Then history and economics, and D does not like history, biology, chemistry and accounts. Now regarding this D does not like history, biology, next one chemistry and accounts, these 4 are ruled out. As these 4 are ruled out, history, biology, chemistry, accounts, mathematics, physics, and 6 were ruled out. Now finally we are left with what? Economics. If D likes economics, A does not like economics. As A does not like economics, A must like history. And A history, this is also fixed here. Then next one, D does not like history and so on. F does not like blue, orange and yellow. F does not like blue and orange and yellow. As blue, orange and yellow is ruled out, yellow cannot be liked by this F. A, B, C, D and F were ruled out for this yellow. Why? Because if yellow is there, accounts must be there. Hence what is the only possibility for left over here? Yellow. This G must like yellow, and what is the subject? Accounts is the subject, and G and yellow. If G and yellow were here, red, green, pink, yellow were done, then next one blue and orange. Now if you take the case of this blue and orange, now this person F does not like blue or orange. Blue or orange is ruled out, then we are left with purple. Purple is left over. Then next one. And F does not like biology, D does not like blue. As D does not like blue, C likes blue. If C likes blue, Then whatever this one, D likes orange. D likes orange. Then the colors were done, mathematics, economics, physics, accounts were done. Now we are left with 2 more subjects. What are those? And D does not like blue. As yellow and accounts, this has been done. Then coming to this subject here, history, mathematics, economics, physics, accounts were done. Now we are left with only 2 more. What are those 2 we have? Biology is one and the other one is chemistry. Now between biology and chemistry, any information regarding this one? My F does not like blue, orange and yellow. F does not like biology. F does not like biology and this B must like biology. If this B likes biology is here, then what is the other subject? Chemistry. Now this F must like chemistry. Clear? As it comes under 2 parameter distribution, hence a single diagram is sufficient in order to finalize the arrangement. Now this is about question number 71 to 74. Then coming to question number 75. Now in this 75, this year rainfall in monsoon season is above average. It is above average in most parts of the country, barring a few small pockets in eastern India, except small places, a very few places in eastern India. All the remaining areas has got good amount of rainfall, above average. In some parts of the country, rainfall has been way above means beyond above this one, isn't it? At a larger extent, way above the average of last few years. Now only in some parts of this eastern India there was some lack of this rainfall, but as except that one, in all the remaining areas much above the average. Then which of the following can be inferred from this one? Now the production of kharif food grains may be considerably higher this season. Yes, tell me whether we can able to derive this one or not. Why is here? Kharif is given. Now in the above statement is clearly specified a monsoon. As a monsoon is here, monsoon is followed by what? Kharif season, isn't it? And this Kharif season will be taken place only in the monsoon. Hence as the rainfall is good and the production of this Kharif food grains might also be gone up. Isn't there every chance of increasing because a good amount of rainfall is there, good amount of rainfall, it is favorable conditions to grow more crops, isn't it? Then second, government may increase the procurement price of food grains, whether the government during harvest season, whether the government is willing to do that one or not, no information given in the statement. In the above statement is talking about the Kharif monsoon season, at the same time good amount of rainfall. Then condition number 3, and banks may need to lend more money to the farmer during a harvest season. Now sir, as the rainfall is good and these banks have to lend more amount while at what time? While cultivating season, in the cultivation season rather than a harvesting season. And harvesting season is what? Harvesting, once the crop has been cultivated, then only the harvest season comes, isn't it? Hence a harvesting season that is ruled out. Then fourth one, government may announce, underline this word may, announce special relief package for the farmers all over the country. Is there any necessity or not? That information is not known. And condition number 5, there may be drop in use of pesticide during current season. Whether there is a drop or not, that is not clearly known. As the rainfall is good, hence more and more people will favorable conditions for producing, isn't it, cultivation. Then hence more usage of pesticides will be there. But whereas here drop in usage of pesticide may not be the case. Hence finally what is your answer here? Only one can be drawn with the help of this one. Now 75 is choice 1. Then 76 onwards. Now question number 76 to 80 is based on input and output. Now in this input and output, tell me what is the information we have. Now in the input 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 elements were given, and how many steps are there? 9 steps, which implies that in each step exactly one element has been arranged. Then check out the final logic here, 17, 29, 42, 55, 85, all the numbers are arranged in the ascending order, and the words, whatever the words are also in the ascending order, brown, gap, like, and so on. All the 5 numbers followed by 5 words, and both these two were arranged in the ascending order. Then now we need to check out the pattern followed in this. In order to check out the pattern, we need to compare the input with the step 1. Now 17, the least number coming at the first place, that is in step 1. Then in step 2, the highest, the least word arranged at the last place. isn't it? Then in step 3, left hand side the next highest number, second highest number, and the next one the next highest word, and that is in step 4. Then next one number will be arranged, next word will be arranged, next number will be arranged, next word will be arranged, and so on. Number, word, number, word, number, word, and so on. As this is about question number 76 to 80. Then 81 onwards. Now question numbers 81 to 85. How many persons are there? There are some 8 people who are seated around a circular table, but not necessarily in the same order, and only 2 persons face the center and the rest are facing away from the center. How many are facing towards the center? Only 2 are facing the center and the remaining persons are facing away from the center. 2 inward and the remaining 6 are outward. And face the person, and only 2 persons face the center and the rest face away from the center. D sits out to the right of H, H faces outside. Information clearly specified about this H. Now this H is facing outside, and D sits out to the right or out to the right, left. Out to the right. D sits out to the right of H. D sits out to the right hand side of H. H is facing away from the center. Both A and G are the immediate neighbors of D. Both A and G are the immediate neighbors of D. If A is here and G will be here, that is one possibility. And what is the second possibility? We have 8 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now H is away from the center. Now D is here. Now G and A can be in these 2 places as well. And in total we have some 2 possibilities. Then next one, what is the next information we have? D sits out to the right of H, H faces outside. Both A and G are the immediate neighbors of D. E sits second to the left of G. As E is seated second to the left of G, in the first case E must be here. Then in that case G must be facing towards the center only, isn't it? Then next one, in this case, now in this case E sits second to the left of G is not possible, and C must be in the place of either A or H. Hence this is completely ruled out. And E sits second to the left of G, and C is not, and B sits second to the right of C. As B is seated second to the right of C, how many possibilities here? B and C can be here, or B and C can be here. And B and C can be adjacent to H, or B and C is an adjacent to E. And C is not an immediate neighbor of A. As C is not an immediate neighbor of A, C must be here. If C is here and B sits second to the right of C, then B must be here. If B is here, B sits second to the right of C means C must be away from the center, and B is here. And C is not and F sits to the immediate right of A. F is to the immediate right of A, F is here. Now this A must be facing towards the center. Earlier only 2 persons only 2 persons face the center, and the rest are face outside. Only 2 center, rest are outside. A and G are the only 2 persons facing the center, all the remaining persons are away from the center. All the remaining are away from the center. Clear? Now this is about question numbers 81 to 85. Yes, write down this arrangement 81 to 85. Once you have written this one, then let us start working question numbers 86 to 90. Now in this 86 to 90, it is based on coded inequalities. Now in this coded inequalities, the symbols copyright. Copyright stands for P, neither greater than nor equals to. Hence copyright stands for neither greater than nor equals to, means it must be lesser than. Next one, hash, neither smaller nor equal. Hash means neither smaller nor equal, hence it must be greater than. At the rate of neither greater nor smaller. Neither greater nor smaller means it must be equals to. Neither greater nor smaller is, it must be equals. And star not smaller than. Not smaller than means it must be greater than or equals to. And dollar means not greater than, it must be lesser than or equals to. Now this is what the information we have. Then next one, T at the rate of R. At the rate of R means T equals to R. T equals to R. R star. R star means R greater than or equals to U, and U hash. U greater than M, and M star. M star means M greater than or equals to N. Then copyright means lesser than, and a hash stands for greater than, and this is lesser than, and star is greater than or equals to. Then first conclusion, N lesser than T. Now between T and N, T greater than N is true, N lesser than T is also true. R and M. Now between R and M only greater than is the symbol which is common, hence R greater than M is also true. R and N. R greater than N is true, N lesser than R is also true. Then what is the next one we have? And 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3, choice 2 is the answer. Isn't it? Because we do not have any choice like only 1, 2 and 3, isn't it? Hence choice 2. Then coming to question number 87, S star stands for greater than or equals to, and dollar stands for what? Dollar is lesser than or equals to, and copyright means lesser than, and the star stands for greater than or equals to. Then again the star stands for greater than or equals to, and dollar stands for lesser than or equals to, lesser than or equals to, and lesser than or equal. Now S greater than or equals to T, and T lesser than or equals to A, T lesser than or equals to A lesser than I greater than or equals to P. Then in this one, first one S greater than or equals to I. Now S greater than or equals to I, there is no between S and I, two opposite symbols, that is ruled out. Next one T and I. Now between T and I, T lesser than I is true, equal to I is false, P and A. Now between A and P there are two opposite symbols, that is false, and T and P, the relation between T and P is again false. And so none is true, that is choice 4. 87, it is choice 4. Then coming to question number 88, F lesser than or equals to B. F lesser than or equals to B. B at the rate of means B equals to R, and dollar means lesser than or equals to, and copyright is lesser than. Here hash stands for greater than, dollar is lesser than or equals to, lesser than or equals to, and star is greater than or equals to, and this dollar stands for lesser than or equals. Then with the help of this one, F lesser than or equals to B, B equals to R, A lesser than or equals to R means R greater than or equals to A lesser than Y. Now in between these two, Y and F, the relation between F and Y, two opposite symbols, no relation here. And next one A and B, B greater than or equals to A lesser than or equals to B. A lesser than or equals to B is given. Next one 3, R greater than or equals to F. F lesser than or equals to R greater than or equals to F, and so only 2 and 3 follow. Isn't it? Only 2 and 3 follow, that is choice 1. 88, it is choice 1. Then what about 89 here? 88 choice 1. 89. Now in this 89, copyright stands for lesser than. Now copyright is lesser than L. L star means greater than or equals to O, and O hash means O greater than, and at the rate of means equals to. And similarly here hash stands for greater than, at the rate of is equals to, copyright is lesser than, and a hash stands for greater than. Now with the help of this one, F lesser than L, greater than or equals to O, greater than W, W equals to R. Now with the help of this one, L greater than W. L greater than W definitely true, and second L equals to W, that is false, 1 is true. Next one, R lesser than O. O greater than R lesser than O. As of now 1 and 3 were true, 1 and 3. 1 and 3, any choice here, 1, 3 and 4 is there. Hence obviously choice 4 will be your answer. Then hence question number 89, it is choice 4. Because there is no choice like only 1 and 3 is not given. Now with the combination of 1 and 3 we have only 4. 1, 3 and 4. At the same time none of these is also not there. Hence choice 4. Then question number 90, Y dollar. Dollar stands for Y lesser than or equals to P, and P at the rate of means P equals to S. S copyright means S lesser than T, and T dollar means T lesser than or equals to M. Then at the rate of means S equals to Y. T hash means T greater than P, S greater than Y, and dollar means lesser than or equals to. Now Y lesser than or equals to P equals to S lesser than T lesser than or equals to M. Then first one, S equals to Y. Y lesser than or equals to S. S greater than or equals to Y means either 1 or 3. S among the given choices either 1 or 3 is given in choice 2. Only choice 2 is there, isn't it? Hence 2 is the answer. Now this is about question number 90. It is choice 2. Done with this? Then 91 onwards. Now in this question number 91 to 95, what is the information we have? P, Q, R, S, T, V and W are the 7 persons, members of a family. Each of them has a unique favorite color, isn't it? and at the same time, and color is one and the game is the other. Color and game, hence it comes under 2 parameter distribution. As it comes under 2 parameter distribution, now we need to fix the persons. As tell me who are the persons here? P, Q, R, S, T. P, Q, R, S, T, V and W. Now P, Q, R, S, T, V and W are the 7 persons we have. Now these 7 persons, now one is the color they likes and the next one is the game they play. Color and the game. Then condition number 1. Now in this condition number 1, tell me what is the information here? R's favorite sport is carom, but favorite color is neither. R is what? R's favorite sport is caroms. Now caroms is here, and at the same time, and a color neither black nor brown. Black or brown. Black and brown, these two are ruled out. Neither black nor brown. The favorite sport of the one whose favorite color is yellow is football. Now yellow is football. Yellow and football. Yellow and football must be together. Yellow is football. Next one, T's favorite color is violet. Now T's favorite color is what? Violet. T's favorite color is violet, but favorite sport is neither hockey nor cricket. Neither hockey nor cricket. Hence hockey and cricket were ruled out. And Q's favorite color and favorite sport is green and lawn tennis. And Q, the color is green and it is tennis. Lawn tennis, they are respectively the same person whose favorite color is grey has favorite sport basketball. Hence grey and basketball must be together. Grey and basketball. And next one, W's favorite sport is football. W's favorite sport is football. Now this is football and P's favorite color is black. Now the color of P is black. P's color is black. S's favorite sport is neither basketball nor cricket. S is neither basketball nor cricket. Basketball and cricket were ruled out here. And S's favorite sport neither basketball nor cricket. V's favorite color is not brown. Hence V brown is ruled out. This is what the information we have. Isn't it? Now the given information we have represented like this. Now let us check out this yellow and football. Now yellow and football are adjacent to each, isn't it? Hence W must be yellow. Because this person is football, hence yellow and football must be together. Next one, grey and basketball. Now grey and basketball, now P, Q, R cannot be grey, isn't it? Next one, S. Either S or V must be grey. Out of this S or V must be grey, S cannot be grey. Why S cannot be grey? Because if S is grey, basketball. Here this S does not play basketball, hence this basketball must be, basketball is this way. If B plays basketball and the color is grey. Now the colors, 5 colors were done. Now black and, now this person does not like black and brown, isn't it? Yes, black and brown is also ruled out here, and this S must like brown color. If S likes brown color, black, green, brown, violet, grey and yellow, hence red is the color left out, this R must like red color. Then coming to this games here, then tennis, grey and basketball done, yellow football done. Next one, tennis and caroms were completed. Now, say, cricket cannot be liked by S and T. As this S and T do not like cricket, and this P must like cricket. If P likes cricket, 2 more games were left out. What are those 2 colors? One is swimming and another one is hockey. Out of which this T does not like a hockey, and this S likes a hockey. If this X likes hockey, and this T must like swimming. Done? Now this again comes under 2 parameter distribution. Hence whenever 2 parameter distribution is given, now we need to find out, draw the diagram like this. Now this is about question numbers 91 to 95. Then 96 to 100. Now 96 to 100. Now it comes under which category? Syllogisms. Now in this syllogisms 96, only a few Google or Gmails. Okay, these days we have started giving these type of questions, only a few. Now only a few Google or Gmails means only some Googles or Gmails, which implies that some Googles are not Gmails. At the same time, all Googles cannot be Gmails. Follow tunara. ఆ స్టేట్మెంట్ పని వెంటనే రెండు ఇన్ఫరెన్సెస్ కూడా రావాలి. ఏంటి ఆ రెండు ఇన్ఫరెన్సెస్ చెప్పండి. ఓన్లీ సమ్ గూగుల్ ఆర్ జీమెయిల్, కొన్ని మాత్రమే అన్నాడు కనుక కొన్ని గూగుళ్ళు జీమెయిల్స్ కావు. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం అన్ని గూగుల్స్ జీమెయిల్స్ కావు. Then only some Googles are Gmails. That means there are some Googles which are not Gmails. At the same time, all Googles cannot be Gmail, because your conclusions and the possible conclusions will be given on this statement only. Done with this? Then coming to this one. And all Gmails are emails. Only a few Google. Now this is Google and these are Gmails. Only few Googles are Gmails means there must be some Googles which are not Gmails. Hence these Googles should not come into Gmail area. And at the same time, all Gmails are emails. All these Gmails are what? All these Gmails are emails. All Gmails are emails. Then condition number 1. Some Googles are email. Some Googles are emails, true or false? Yes, is definitely true. No Google is an email. No Google is an email, that is false, because some of the Googles are Gmail. Now if you observe here, both the conclusions are what? Complementary pairs. Though we have complementary pairs, here we are not getting either or. Why are we not getting either or? Because first conclusion is 100% true. Isn't first one, that is an affirmative. And the second one is what? Second one is a negative conclusion, that is false. As it is false, no need to check out once again. Hence what is your answer? Only one follows, that is choice 3. 96 it is choice 3. Then coming to question number 97. No elephant is a tiger. No elephant is a tiger means elephant is here, and no elephant is a tiger, no intersection between elephant and a tiger. And out of which few tigers are giraffes. Only few tigers are giraffes means some of the tigers are not giraffes. Some tigers are not giraffes, and all these tigers cannot be giraffes. Isn't it? And all these tigers cannot be giraffes. It cannot come into this area. And next one. Only few giraffes are cows. Only few giraffes are cows. That means all the giraffes cannot be cows. That means there are some giraffes which are not cows as well. Then first one, some tigers are cows. Some tigers are cows, that is false. And some giraffes are not elephant. Some giraffes are not elephants, as of now it is true. Now in order to make this one false, now you need to draw the diagram, all giraffes are elephants. Is it possible to draw like that? No. If you draw all giraffes are elephant like this, now this intersection between tiger and elephant should not be there. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn, this will be true forever. Hence only conclusion 2 follows, it is given in choice 1. 97 choice 1. Then question number 98. Now in this 98, all classes are schools. All these classes are what? All classes are schools. All classes are schools. Only few schools are rooms. That means only some of the schools are rooms. That means all schools cannot be rooms. And no room is a pen. No room is a pen means no intersection between room and a pen. Then first one, all classes are rooms. So that is false. Second, all pens can never be classes. All pens can never be classes as of now. No, can never be. Can never be stands for what? A possibility. As it is a possibility, now let us check out whether all pens can be classes or not. All pens are classes means this entire pen must comes under this category. All pens are what? Classes. Then only it is possible. Now tell me, is it possible to write like that or not? Only few schools are rooms. Only few schools are rooms. Now also only few schools are rooms is possible. Isn't it? As all the statements are valid. Hence for me it is possible. His claim is that it is not possible, that will be wrong. Then what is your answer here? Neither 1 nor 2, that is choice 3 is the answer. 98 it is choice 3. Then coming to question number 99. Now in this 99, no man is a woman. No man is a woman, these are men and these are women. No man is a woman, and only few childs are men. Few childs are men, only some childs are men, and few relatives are child, and only few relatives are child. Few relatives. Only few men are child means all men cannot be child. At the same time, few relatives are child, and some relatives cannot be childs. Then coming to the first one, some men are not relatives. Some men are not relatives, as of now it is true. In order to make this one false, now I need to prove all men are relatives. Tell me, is it possible to draw like that? All men are relatives? all men are relatives. Cheppandi avutunda leda? All men are relatives. Then how to draw this one? All men are relatives means this entire men must be part of relatives. Ila draw cheyachandi relatives. Ila draw cheste ikkada statement undi, only few relatives are child. Valid ayinda, invalid ayinda? Only few relatives are child. Now these are the only few relatives are child means some of the relatives are not child. Now also we have the case wherein some of the relatives are child. కొంతమంది మాత్రమే ఉన్నారు, అందరూ అయితే కాదు. Then hence it is valid here. As it is valid, alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion will be false. Then coming to the second, all childs can never be women. All child can never be women. Yes, can never be. Can never be means it is a possibility. Now we need to prove all child are women or not. Is it possible to write all child are women? Now to make this one, I need to write down women like this. If I draw women like this, then no woman is a man, the statement will be false. Statement invalid, hence for me it is not possible. His claim is also that it is not possible, hence his claim is correct. Hence what is your answer? Only 2 follows. Only 2, and it is given with choice. Only 2, choice 5. Only 2, choice 599. Then coming to question number 100. All water are rivers. Now this entire water are rivers. All dams are water. All water are rivers. All dams are water, and all sea are rivers. All dams, all water are rivers, all dams, all water are water rivers. And at the same time, all dams are water. All dams are water. All dams are water. All water are rivers, isn't it? All water are rivers. Next one, all seas are rivers. All seas are rivers means sea must be somewhere here. All seas are rivers. Then first one, some rivers are dams. Some rivers are dams is definitely true. No sea is a water. No sea is a water, that is again true. As no sea is a water is true, to make this one false, now we can able to draw some of the rivers are water. Hence alternate diagram proven this is false. Hence what is your answer? Only 1 follows. Only 1, it is choice 2. Now this is about question number 100, choice 2 is the answer. Next, number series ఉన్నాయండి ఏమైనా? Now question number 61 to 65. Now in this question number 61 to 65, what is the information we have? Now number series will come in the next place. Next number in the series. Now in this next number in the series, the numbers are in the decreasing order. As the numbers are in the decreasing order, now we need to go in the reverse order. Now 16, 28, 52 and 100 means 52 into 2 is so much? 104 minus 4. 22 into 28 into 2, 56 minus 4. 16 into 2, 32 minus 4. 7 into 2 minus 4. How much is that? 10. Choice 4. Into 2 minus 4 into 2 minus 4 in the reverse order 61. Then coming to 62, 38, 41, 38, 41, 47 and 65. The numbers are increasing at a smaller rate. Hence it must be under difference. The difference is 3. Next difference is 6, 47 and the difference is 18, 3, 6, 18. 65 and 137. The difference is how much? Now 65. Difference is how much? 72. Now 72. Now 3 into 2 and 6 into 3 into 4. Next one into 5 is 360. Now 360 should be added to this one. If you add 360 to this one, the answer is how much? The last digit 7, that is choice 5. Then 63. 15 and 8. Number once decreased from there onwards, it is increasing means it must be 0.5. 15 into 0.5 is 7.5 plus 0.5, 8. 8 into 1 plus 1 and 9 into 1.5 plus 1.5 is 15 and 15 into 2 plus 2 into 2.5 plus 2.5. Now what is 15 into 2.5? 32 into 2.5, 64 plus 16. 80 plus 2.5, 82.5, choice 5. Now 63 is 82.5, choice 5. Into 0.5 plus 0.5 into 1 plus 1 into 1.5 plus 1.5 into 2 plus 2 into 2.5 plus 2.5. Next one, question number 70, 64, 7, 357 and 1153. Yes, tell me, it comes in which category? Though the numbers are more, isn't it? The higher numbers are given, but whereas here 950 and 1153, we cannot multiply that one into 2, into 3 and so on, isn't it? Hence, it does not come under product or combination, it must be under difference only. Then what is the difference between the first two numbers? 350 is the difference. Now, the difference between these two numbers is 350. Next one is how much? And 357 and 682. The difference is how much? And 325. 325 is the difference. 682 and 958. 682 and 958. The difference is how much? The difference will be 276. 276. And next one 958 and 1153. Yes, tell me what is the difference we have? 195. Now 195, 276, 325 and 350. Again, if you take the differences here, what are the differences here? Minus 25. Here the difference between these two is 76 and 25. Now here the difference is 49, isn't it? 25, 49. Here the difference is 81. Minus 5 square, minus 7 square, minus 9 square. Next one minus 11 square. What is minus 11 square? 121. Hence minus 121 if you subtract here. And how much should be added here? 74 should be added. Now if you add 74 to this one, 14, 11, 53 plus 74. Yes, tell me what is the answer here? 3 plus 4, 7. 7, that is given in choice 2. Clear? And this is about question number 64. Then 65, 6, 4, 6, 16, 72. Now 6 and 4. 6 and 4 again. Now 6 into 0.5 is 3, plus 1 is 4, into 0.5 plus 1. Next one 4 and 6. Now 4 into 1 plus 2. Now here 0.5, 1 into 2 plus 4, 0.5 into 2 is 1, 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4, 16 into 4, 64. And 64 plus how much? 8. And 0.5, 1, 2, 4, next one is into 8 plus 16. Now 72 into 8 plus 16, 2 into 8 is 6, plus 6 is 32, the last digit. Yes, what is the answer here? Now 592 is the number. Into 0.5 plus 1, into 1 plus 2, into 2 plus 4, into 4 plus 8, and into 8 plus 16.